Morning, it has been today. Well, I'm doing nothing. Not only I valet, I have to pick people up, driving about, bloke from train station, 20 minute there, wait for him, 10 minutes, 20-minute back. So, to touch all these cars, I think I do rather well. When I don't just valet constantly and detail, I do much detail as I can with cars. But because it's a small team, I do. So I think I do really well for doing cars and prepping them, doing them re-cleans when they're going out. Certain cars I can touch them 3 times, but I do really well what I do. Just saying. What is his name? That big thing. You called Dale? One of his viewers. He's bought a car off us. Loves us. Always comments. I always answer him. He's called Dale. I'm not going to tell him his last name, but bless him. I'm flattered. He bought me a little tickle brush. Well, we all know. And I also say thank you, Dale, and thank you for your business. And yeah, thank you. I'm not going to use this because I like it too much, so it's going to be outside of me. I might do now and again, but I like it. Very thoughtful, and so thank you, Dale.
Just trying to work out where some of these bits go.
These are the missing bits in the back.
Not all,
Well,
some.
either missing or broken. I don't even think some of these are off this.
That's it. Dave, no lights on the drove lovely that under. No lights on the drove lovely.
Christ knows. Just don't get where that's.
It's got quite a few extras on this. Electric tailgate, high beam assist, pre-crash, preventative occupant protection, DCC, carbon flag cloth, lumbar support. Yeah. Get some tunes. Actually, we're gonna get a copyright, don't we? Chris Brown. Yeah, Beat sound pack. It's not got it on, but it sounds a good system. Don't you just love cars? They remind you to take your key when you've just turned it off to get out of the car. Don't you think that's a bit strange?
Because why is this side not got one on? But that side has. So there's got to be something that we're missing. We never see anything so shoddy in my life. That's what that is. Seatbelt anchor bolts missing. So someone's just supplemented it with this and then drilled a hole in there. What on earth?
So, how we doing, guys? It's Ali again. We've got here a nice A5. What we're doing is we're just on the Auto Trader, we're just populating all the optional extras just to bring the value up. So we've got quite a few options that have been picked up on this that weren't otherwise we would have not known had we not gone through it the way we are thoroughly. Even with this car on this side, Golf Mark 7.5. You know, we've got it advertised. We've had it advertised a couple of weeks now. There was so much things not missing off this. The dyno audio, upgraded system, digital dash, DCC, which is the adaptive suspension. There was quite a handful of stuff, and that by the time I finished with that, we had an increase of about £1,500 undervalued. So it's very important that I think we're going through all the stock to make sure that we're getting the best value, and at least the customers know what specs they're getting as well. It's not just an average, you know, A5 or an average Golf They know what options they're getting, what makes our stock different to others. Not only just by looking at the mileage, condition of the car, stuff like that. Yeah, you just have to physically look into the car and see what sort of spec it is, and having to go through all the systems and stuff. So that's what we're doing with that. So stuff like on this dynamic indicators, the way they flash across, it's an option. Yeah, just so much stuff. On this one, you've got the virtual cockpit, heated seats, electrically adjustable front seats with memory function. So it's just stuff that you wouldn't pick up on, that you just take for granted and you think, oh yeah, that's nice. Audi A5, so we've got it here. We've got it currently at £202 below retail valuation. With the options I've added so far, which is all these that are marked here. So again, your wheels, the headlights, Audi virtual cockpit, 202. That was the magic number. So if you get anything more than that, then we know we've added value to the vehicle. And it's gone up to, as I press the save button, it's gone to £802 below retail valuation. So just by sitting there, we've increased it by £600, realizing, what the actual specification of that vehicle is. So yeah, guys, go over it. If you've got 60 cars in your forecourt and one's increased by £600, £500-600, work it all out. If you're undervaluing your cars at £500 a piece, every car will make a difference. Quick maths, 60 times 5, whatever that is. So it increases the performance rating, and now this vehicle has gone down to it's gone to a good price to lower price now. So it's even more value for the customers. But once David finds out about that, he'll be putting the price up. Yeah, as he should be, because it's great value for money. Great car, you can't go wrong with it.
Oh, you beauty. You beauty. And then, as if by magic, we have a seatbelt anchor bolt. All for the sake of finding a shorter bolt. But someone's willing to... Honestly, bodging sometimes, it makes my mind boggle. They've gone to the effort, obviously, of just drilling a hole in there to get that stupid captive nut in there. And in the time and effort it took to do that, I'm sure they could have found an 18mm bolt. Lost for words, absolutely lost for words. Now I'm going to put that together.
He's done.
I had to cannibalise a bolt out at Classic Mini.
No.
Fits though. Oh. Well, seatbelt bolts, aren't they? What's that?
Yeah, true.
So, but we're going to have to order a new bolt. I've just had to put that stupid piece of thingy just told to... I mean, we'll not be driving it, but stops it falling to bits then.
Let me clean it now.
No, so not the centre one, it's the one just as you open the door above the headlight switch. Yeah,
Hooker. That is a popping sound, that one.
I feel
I
more...
like Wayne's enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's it.
I love his enthusiasm.
I feel more confident now we've got most of the bits on it that we thought were missing and we've found. Because it is literally just those 3 pieces now. So we've got 2, it's just that last one.
What have we learned from this car?
Don't buy another Alhambra with missing bits.
Yeah, that's it. What I've learned from this car, well, now that we've got Ali, what I have learned from having Ali here is that the cars that we've had coming in have been brilliant because it's minimal prep.
Exactly.
Where this Alhambra,
It causes headaches
it's just headaches that we can't handle.
Yeah.
It's headaches that, it's like that Golf, the yellow Golf. It looks great now it's fixed, but it feels like I've ran around the world to get it fixed.
Yeah.
So that is it from now on. This is the end of our financial year this month. This is like so September we've got a clean start. So from September till next September,
It starts again.
it starts again. Clean start in September, and now the pitch is just looking beautiful. And you know, I knew August was going to be quiet anyhow, but it has been really quiet, which is annoying because we've got all these nice cars here at the moment.
Phone started ringing today though.
I'm feeling like positive for the next financial year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be spot on.
What's the last financial year been like? Or?
It's been alright, so it hasn't been a disaster.
Good.
But because of the last month, like this month, I think we're going to lose 10 grand.
You want to end on a high, don't you? But it's just...
But the problem is it never ends on a high.
Yeah.
So what happens is the previous 2 years we've done really, really well. So then when we've lost a bit of money in August, it hasn't hurt as much because we've done really well. Where this year, we've done like half as well as the other previous 2 years. So now it's going to really hurt this month.
I suppose
but you can't win every year.
When you compound like that 10 grand into stuff that we've had to pay a lot, like for instance that relay van, all those bits that we've had to overspend on or we've lost money on, then
and what you've got to remember as well, this time last year that relay van was here, it was hanging about.
That's what I mean, yeah.
So I had all, like, even though we did make good money, we still had the stock that was...
The snotters that
were sort of like the mock, like that January where we got rid of everything.
Yeah.
So I knew this year wasn't going to be as good. However, like I say, going forward now, because we aren't getting this garage now, I have got a bit of extra money and we can put it into the more prestige stock with the bigger margins. So it's going to be a big test this year to see if we can...
I think that's the way to go, definitely.
Yeah. The great thing with cars, you can pivot into something else.
Yeah.
And the other good thing is, you know, we still haven't lost money and we still put all our money back into the stock. With the money that we have made, we've put money back into the stock.
Yeah.
So...
Give me 1 second, let's answer this.
Okay.
Hello, lovely cars.
So yesterday...
I was a proper like that. Show how healthy I am.
What's that? Is that your dinner today?
Yeah.
Right, I know this diet thing, you know, you can't just eat fruit.
No. Do you know what
you've got to get a bit of protein.
Hold on. The reason why that is because it was my sister-in-law's birthday yesterday. We went for a curry.
Excuses.
Yeah.
We went for a curry, so I'm trying to like...
What are you trying to do?
You
can't.
No, you're not understanding. This is detox from yesterday.
Yeah, but you don't.
I'm still gonna have fish and chips on the way home.
Listen, you're starving yourself, so later on you'll be starving and then you'll overeat.
I feel crazy. I don't want to eat nothing like...
It's little and often. I don't want to sound like I'm telling you what to do.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying about losing the weight. I'm on about because I had a curry yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm still full from that.
You can't be. What time did you have the curry?
Oh, it was about like 9 o'clock.
Last night?
Yeah, last night. Yeah.
You can't still be full now.
Have you ever been at bars? Lamb chops, you get starters, poppadoms, mixed grill, sea kebabs, yeah.
What did you have?
Body.
I'll be
How
starving.
much did you eat?
And there's something called a chef's challenge for those that you know, yeah? The chef's challenge is a combination of chicken, lamb and mince with potatoes, and you get a rice and a naan bread as well.
Right.
And if you finish it, you get a dessert.
Did you have a dessert as well?
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. The guy wouldn't give me the free dessert. I was like, look, I tried. I was telling my sister not to
today you're detoxing, right?
Yeah, so I don't feel like...
So yesterday was a cheat day though, wasn't it? That was your cheat day.
Yeah, it was a cheat day. Cheat day every day for me. That's the problem.
Discipline.
Manchester on Saturday.
Me and Wayne will get you a diet plan.
Well, I keep on having a little slide.
He's
I don't know it all, like I said, I don't know it all, but I know enough a bit.
What we're trying to recreate now is yesterday, because I thought this would be good for the channel.
Cool.
And we were having our dinner, and Ali said to us, "Oh, what is there any car that you in your like local area that you walk past, and it's like, What did you say?
It's like feeling sorry for itself.
No,
Isn't it?
feel sorry for
It's
itself.
sad.
It's like a classic
Yeah.
that's never been touched.
Yeah.
And up near where I used to live in Sheffield, there was a Yugo.
Yeah,
Do you remember Yugo?
Remember them?
And it had never been touched.
Mm.
And then Ali was like, "Oh well, I think I can beat that."
And I said, there's an Audi 80 Quattro.
Audi 80.
Yeah.
Not an Audi 8.
No, an Audi 880.
880.
Yeah, Audi Quattro.
Quattro.
Where I am now, there's an Astra GTE convertible, F-Reg.
That Yugo will be worth
it's-
about 250 quid.
Yeah, so you came in with the,
Audi Quattro. You come with you come up with.
and I come up with.
And I was flabbergasted.
I
This
just
is
can't
amazing,
believe this
this.
one.
One
Can't
second.
believe.
I'll just show you. But this car has been parked here for about 30 years. Only time it's ever moved is when it's gone to get an MOT, and that's it. And my friend lives on the road adjacent to it, so he's grown up just seeing this car parked here
Every day.
every day. And this is the car. It's a DeLorean. If you watch Back to the Future, and the fact, I think it's made out of
Metal.
stainless steel or brushed
steel.
aluminium. That's it, aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminium doesn't rust, does it? Rust, sorry.
Rust.
So that's why it's covered in that. Sorry, yeah.
And there's a really good documentary on iPlayer about DeLorean, the bloke
Yeah.
who invented it. He like went bankrupt. He ended up living in a little flat
Yeah,
in Los Angeles. He was a bit of a,
but that's
bit of
just
a con
parked.
artist.
That's just parked on the road. Nobody blinks an eye as it like. Do you know what I mean? Nobody notices it, nothing like that.
That's amazing. I want to go to that house and I'd love to have that
Just-
in the showroom.
Honestly, everyone's just like
Yeah.
taking pictures next to him.
Yeah.
But you know, it's one of them things, isn't it?
And it looks like it's in really good condition.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's done like 3,000 miles.
That's all it's got on the
That's
clock.
That's what it's done, about 3,000 miles, yeah. And you can see on the MOT history on .gov website, yeah, I
How
have
much do you think
a bit
that's worth?
stalkerish. Well, I think I saw one on Ultra like starting 30 grand.
Oh my god.
Starting.
Get on the phone, let's see if we can buy it.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to sell it. There's like not many people knock on his door. There's a few like barn finds and stuff, but this one's actually parked on the road.
Yeah.
There's a price for everything.
I think this
Yes.
has got a bit nostalgic for this.
That's class. That.
I know, but that needs to be parked. I don't want to be on whatever, but.
Love that.
Yeah.
And we won't get mad, innit? So at the minute I'm renting a house in Newcastle at the minute. So kids are up in Newcastle with the mum, and then obviously when she hasn't got them, I go up to Newcastle. Done it for about. I went to Turkey. I've done it about 2 weeks. We've been doing it, and then this is where I live at the minute, which is a lovely little area. But I live in a flat in it. I own this. I bought this about 2 years ago. It's a little block of 4 flats. So I'm going to show you this. So this is my little, I don't know what you want to call it. My little, what's the word? Pod? It's like a, so this was a studio part. This is like Homes Under the Hammer, this. We haven't seen the before. Before, it was just a room. And it was just, it had the kitchen here, bathroom there, and it was just one room. And whoever lived here had to have the bedroom in the living room. But my builder, Mark, who's done like loads of he's renovated all my house, and he's done up me like other buy-to-lets. He's turned it into a 1-bedroom flat. So obviously this is the bedroom. This is my little girl's bed that I'm just using at the minute. We've got in here, living room, little settee. Eventually I'll put a telly on there. Then we've got a nice little kitchen here. So that's it, crash pad. That's what it is, little crash pad. It's like when you used to watch, what you call that one on Channel 4? What was she called? Kirsty and Phil. So this is like Kirsty and Phil when Phil was like, oh, he's buying a house in the Midlands and he just needs a little crash pad in London. This is my little crash pad in Sheffield. So I've got a proper house in Newcastle, and then when I'm down here in Sheffield, this is where I live at the minute. So this is my little crash pad. Like, believe it or not, I'm really happy in here. I didn't think after selling me my house, which I absolutely love that house. I had a beautiful garden, I had a summer house, I had everything. But living this simple life in here, it's quite enjoyable. I can't explain it, it's really weird. It's like, I get up in the morning, I exercise, do my breakfast, get ready, then I'm straight at work, then I come back here, have my tea, and then what I don't want to do is be like moping around here on a night feeling sorry for myself. So then at 6:30, 7:15 I go to CrossFit, do CrossFit, get back here, have a shower, and then it's time to go to bed, and then you're doing it all again, and then before you know it, I'll be back in Newcastle with the kids. So at the minute, it's been alright. I've quite enjoyed it. Like this minimalistic lifestyle. It's not bad at all. But it is only early days, so we'll just see what happens for now. I'd offer you a cup of tea, but I've got no tea.
Just having a look. See what's what. So what I'm doing now, I'll do some washing these as well, while there's valeting as well, and driving about. But it's meant to be lovely cars, not beep cars. So I'm gonna wash a few of these. Odd ball and like detail them, just make them a bit more pop and shine. So there's a field all in, there's been tractor talk, rubbish and whatever. Comes over here. I did have an helper once. He come, well, I think he was here for about 13 months, 14 months. He had more time off and whatever. But in between I've had a few others. Those detailers. I think one lasted a full week. A full week he lasted. Full week, couldn't hack it. Yeah, it's a full-time job, just moving cars about. Then we had another one. I think he lasted 3 days. I think it's an easy job, doing my job. I make it easier as I can and smile. Guess what's missing from that corner? The van. The Citroen Relay van. It's gone. Sold. Boom. Just that once again now. We're on the right path. They look amazing. Good choice, good straights.
One of them fully loaded ones. And when I say fully loaded, like we're talking that plus more. I offered him, right, 15.5 for that car. Yeah, he's gone up at 18.
Yeah.
I've been on him since the first week I started.
Yeah.
Right.
Still for sale?
It's still for sale.
That's not a good sign, that.
But
he's got that he has got it on at 18.
He's got up at 18, right? And he wasn't motivated at all to sell the car. But I did say to him, you've got my number. If you're motivated anyway to sell the vehicle, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next week, let me know. But now he's called me up. He's called me up and he's like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I need the money for a deposit for a house. So he just needs the money in the account, basically.
And he'll take 15.5?
Well, I've offered him 15.5. Good spec, again, panoramic roof. It's got the upgraded wheels on it. It's a nice, desirable colour, black and white, you know.
So we've added the extras on.
So we've added the extras on. So on here, it's got the edit spec. So, dyno audio. It can have a few others as well that I've not obviously gone through.
Yeah, this is what we're guessing.
But at the moment, it's got the park assist, rear view camera. Voice activation has probably got it, but it probably needs to be activated. Santiago wheels, which you can see there, the diamond cut wheels there. Pan roof, which we've just seen. Rear tinted glass, Jacaro cloth, which has a little bit of wear on the bolster on the driver's side. I'm not too sure yet whether it's got keyless entry.
Yeah, but if you look at the value now,
and the DCC dynamic chassis control.
You click off that.
If you get off that.
Click off that. So it went from 18 grand to 19,200.
Yeah.
So 19,200 retail valuation. It's automatic, isn't it?
Yes, DSG, all of that.
He's got to advertise at 18.
He's got to advertise at 18.
You think you might be able to get him down to 15.5?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, like I said, that's the part exchange valuation. I want to give us closest to that, but being realistic, sometimes these are a little bit out massively.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the spec of this car. You're not finding you're finding Cat D ones for this sort of money.
Yeah.
And then you got to remember it's a GTD,
Yeah.
and GTD is a whole strong money.
Yeah.
Whole strong money, and then on top of that, it's 51,000 on the clock.
Yeah.
On an 18 plate,
And it's got loads of history.
Yeah, full service history. Yeah,
Why don't we try and get them down to 15.5?
It is. Yeah, so he's wrote a big description about it. Apple CarPlay, all of
full
that.
dealership history.
Yeah, GTD, comprehensive cover.
He's even put, it's not just a vehicle, it's a lifestyle choice.
There you go. That's what we're all about. Lovely car company, It's all about lifestyle. That's what we're here. Don't think about the money. Think about the experience. Smiles for miles, all of that.
Smiles for miles.
Yeah, unparalleled experience. Yeah.
Come on, let's get him down to 15.5.
Yeah,
I
if
love
it's,
that.
it's a strong.
Do you think he'll take 15.5?
Do you know what? Honestly, even if you have to give 16 for this, honestly,
I don't want you to fall in love with it.
No. I'm telling you, like, I don't want to. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but if I was buying that car as per
It's
like
got 4 owners though.
GTD, honestly, that is irrelevant.
Do you think you can offer him 16, then maybe get it down to 15.5 when you're there?
No, I wanna get into 15.5 provisional,
Yeah.
and then when I go down there, I wanna knock him off if I can. Anything else, I'll pick up on. Yeah. But
Come on then, get it.
the wheels on the face of it, because the diamond cut, some of the lacquer's peeled off some of the wheels.
Oh, well, there you go then.
So that's what I've negotiated with, and along with the seat as well. It's on my phone.
Yeah, so you'll notice I'm here this week. There was a panic thinking that I wouldn't be after end of last week's video. So basically with a house move, we're in a chain of 6, which isn't ideal. And everyone else in it was ready to kind of go, yeah, we'll move if the other buyer needs us to. We could have possibly got it done this week, but we've been packing every night this week since the bank holiday, and we've found out it's a big job, so we're just doing as much as we can do. But it's not going to happen tomorrow. So basically there's an old couple who were moving into our flat, and then nowhere near ready to move within a week. I think their thing was, what we're going to do, we have to get people to come in and pack for us. So they kind of said no, and that just made everything fall apart. But it was the starting gun really for the fact that it's going to be soon. So 1 week coming at some point, I won't be here, and there'll be a very valid explanation for why I'm not here. But just thank you to everyone in comments last week who were putting up their suggestions for stuff for moving and whatever, like labelling boxes and paying someone else to do it, which we are going to do. We're packing ourselves because we've got the time to do it, but we're going to get removal men in who are going to do big bits of furniture and whatever like that, so that's going to take some stress away. I mean, it's only a flat, we've not got much stuff at the moment, but still mounts up, doesn't it? So yeah, thanks very much for all of that, and yeah, if I need any more people to lean on, I'm sure I'll be asking some more questions as time goes on. But for now, still here, still working out.
So, I know a lot of people know from like seeing podcasts with Joe and Chop's Garage and that, a lot of people know that the garage isn't going through. It's not happening. And in a nutshell, basically what happened was the chaps that were selling it, they wanted 700,000 for it, which I thought was quite a fair price. I needed to put 30% down deposit, which was 210,000, which that's why I sold my house. Well, one of the reasons I sold my house as well, so I could get a nice bit of a deposit together without having to sell a load of cars. So I'd done that, moved out of the house. Well, actually I hadn't moved out, wait there. Just cut that, but no, you're alright. Right. So sold the house, and it was all going through swimmingly. Mortgages sort of being accepted, but it needed to have a surveyor go in and value the commercial property. So the valuer went in and they valued it at 385,000, not 700,000. So the mortgage company would only give me 70% of 385,000. So at the time I was a bit gutted, but then I thought, oh well, maybe the chaps that are selling it, they'll take a bit of a reduction on the price. Like maybe they'll take 600 and I can maybe find the extra money, but they wouldn't take anything less. So I've now sold my house. All my stuff is in the valet bay. You've seen the flat that I'm living in. I've got an house up in Newcastle. I do believe everything happens for a reason, so I do believe I possibly could have dodged a bullet, because if I had have got that garage with all the staff, and it's went quiet this month, it might like really stressed me out. But what I do realise is that if we are going to get a premise, it needs to be around the 400 to 500,000 mark, because that's what I can easily manage on a mortgage. So that's what's happened. But there's always a silver lining. There's always a silver lining. So now I've sold my house, I've got a bit of extra money, which I've decided I'm going to put that into cars at the minute, because I have got, God, I'm not being big-headed, I've got another house that I rent out in Staveley, which is just down the road. The lady's moving out, and because she's moving out, I'm probably going to move in that house eventually. So then I can bring the kids back to Sheffield and we can all live there for now. So the little house that you've seen, oh God, this is going on forever. The little house that you've seen, that's just a stopgap. And this other house, the terraced house, I think I'm going to move in that. It might all change, I'm not sure. But the main thing is we can put some more money into cars. And because Ali's here as well, buying loads of like really good cars with minimal prep. And that's the way we're going at the minute. So a garage is definitely not off the cards yet. The other good thing is, because we've got this extra money, if a garage does come up for sale at the right money, we can then pull the trigger and get it and get somewhere at the right price, hopefully. So that's where I'm at the minute. So it's a bit stressful, but I'm all right.
We've got an appointment on Saturday on that black X1 though.
Oh, good.
That seems
That's
good. Have you lowered price on that X1?
I think I have,
seems to be going a few views.
I've lowered the price on quite a few of them.
Yeah.
So and the thing is, kids are back at school next week, so hopefully it'll get moving again.
Yeah.
So, right. Okay, right. We'll sort some out.
No worries.
No, I'm going to be wearing this CrossFit. I'll put this on at CrossFit, but big thank you to John, one of our subscribers. He's helping us as well with the spreadsheets. He got us this t-shirt, more warranty bollocks. I've got two, so I'm going to give one to Wayne as well. So yeah, thank you John, appreciate that mate.
Yes, nice.
Let's take a picture.